Have you ever noticed how the loudest experts always have the same opening line? An elite community for mobile food service entrepreneurs mastering proven strategies and trade secrets that no one else has to scale to 6 and 7 figures and dominate. Really? Trade secrets that no one has? It's 2026. With Google and YouTube and Facebook groups and every health department forum sitting on a public website, you're going to tell me that there's trade secrets out there that no one has access to? Seriously? Trade secrets, or is it stuff that you just don't want to do? So let's be honest. Welcome to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. My name is Bill Moore. I'm the Executive Director of the National Street Food Vendors Association, and we're going to talk about those trade secrets. So let's be honest. There are no hidden scrolls that are locked away in some vault or some cave that's guarded by wild animals. None. You want to know how to price a sandwich? You can figure it out on the internet. You want to know how to pass a health inspection? You want to understand how to read your P&L? You want to understand how to get butts in the line in front of your pickup window? Guess what? All of that's public. Health codes? Public. SurfSafe? Public. Basic food cost formulas? Public. Marketing tactics? Public. Labor targets? Public. Commissary requirements, fire inspections, licensing? All public. The problem isn't access to information. The problem is people want magic words instead of a boring system. Elite community usually means overpriced group chat. It's going to be a Facebook group with a fancy logo. It's going to be a Discord server where the same 10 people talk every day and nothing else gets said. It's going to be a school where no one goes and does anything but comments every once in a while, "Oh my God, this is fire." Elite community could also mean a couple of quote-unquote office hours where someone repeats the same generic advice wrapped up in fancy buzzwords. The actual elite food truck operators, guess where they're at? The ones that you want to learn from. They're at the commissary, early morning hours. They're doing inventory on Sunday. They are tweaking the recipe and they're figuring out how to get faster at what they do on the slow days. They are quietly reading the reports. You know what they're not doing? They're not posting selfies with the word dominate in the caption. When was the last time that you saw a truly successful year-round, consistently busy food truck bragging about trade secrets on Instagram? No. What they're bragging about is their sandwiches and their guests and their employees to get more people to come buy sandwiches, to become a guest, or even become an employee. They're too busy running a successful business to pretend like they have time to be a coach for you. There's no secrets. It's just math. It's just repetition, and it's the hard one, discipline. You got to know your numbers, which means food and labor costs. You got to know your break-even point. And you know what? Not a bit of that's a secret. It's just math. It's also the part that people don't want to do because it's math. You want to be successful. You want to create that elite business, put fewer items on your menu, figure out how to do them faster, be consistent with your quality, and then think about how do these items travel. And what that means is a dude that's at the 15th floor of the office building comes down, goes to your food truck, buys some food, gets back in the office building, goes up 15 floors. What's the food going to be like? Is it going to be just a steamy mess, or is it going to still be delicious the way you intended it? Those aren't trade secrets. You can find them right now today. You want to deliver a predictable guest experience. Greet people. Oh my God. Actually say, "Hello, how are you doing today?" Smile. Set expectations on timing. Teach your staff, "Hey, we need to get this food out in 8 minutes or less." Fix mistakes when you make them. You ain't Jesus. You are going to make mistakes. So when someone points it out, rather than be defensive and go, "Well, he must work at another food truck," just accept that you made a mistake and fix it. It's not hard. There needs to be zero emotion attached to that. You don't need to be having a heart attack at 26 because you're fretting over somebody complaining about your burger not being hot enough. Fix mistakes without arguing. This is a secret, and you already know it. Hospitality, the food service industry, is literally thousands of years old. There is no secret. No one has protected some secret for thousands of years. There are archaeological proof of restaurants, communal places where people ate. There are records of mobile food following armies to do what? Feed the army. So yeah, there are no secrets. Quit falling for the sales pitch. Hard work, being consistent, and doing your homework doesn't sell some expensive course because that's what they want you to do. So they're going to wrap it up in pretty words and motivational words to trick you into giving up money for something that's essentially useless. And then your brain is going to do one of two things. It is going to justify what money you have just spent to protect your self-esteem by saying, oh, look at this stuff. We didn't really know this. Or it's going to be frustrated because everything that's there is essentially useless. I already knew that. Well, I already knew that too. What did I pay $2,000 for? There's no difference between an inexpensive course and an expensive one. There are no secrets. The only thing that they are keeping secret is you, because they don't know your truck, your menu, your city, your local codes, or your real numbers. They talk in big dramatic phrases like dominate your market, unlock a flood of leads, automate your success. Well, when you come across somebody that says those things, ask them, what's a healthy food cost target for my specific menu? What does my break-even point look like when we include my expenses, not your example expenses? What should my line be doing minute by minute at lunch rush? What should each employee be doing as far as productivity goes? Most people can't answer those questions because they haven't lived it. They know how to sell stuff. They don't know how to make a sandwich. They don't know how to clean a fryer. They don't know how to scrub a grill. They can go read it, but if they haven't done it, they can't give you the little extras that you would like to know. You can read the manual. See, the magic disappears, and then you're right back to what? The fundamentals. You got to look at your reports. You got to fix your own menu. You got to tighten your service and productivity. You got to follow the rules and regulations in your area. You got to show up consistently. And showing up consistently is more than just showing up when you say you're going to be there. Showing up means that you are doing the work of your business when your business isn't in operation. You can't just guess at what you need to order for food. You can't ignore social media because someone's complaining. They're just a competitor. You have to address conversations on social media and in your reviews. That makes you a professional. That's showing up consistently for your business. When someone says there's secrets out there, what they're doing is making you feel like there's a reason you're not hitting whatever your goal is. If it's 6 figures or 7 figures and you're not there yet, and you see, learn the secrets. Oh, well, that's why I'm not there yet. There's secrets I don't know. There aren't any secrets. If you're doing less than $100,000 a year, because $100,000 is 6 figures, look in the mirror. There's your problem. If you're already doing over $100,000 and you're looking to hit that 1 million level, again, look in the mirror. There's the problem. You have to accept responsibility for where you are today. Then you can work on improving it for tomorrow. You can learn it all without paying $2,000 or whatever the fee is to learn the stuff. The reason most food trucks are stuck not hitting the next level, whatever the next level is for them, they don't have recipes. They don't have written recipes. They don't have portion controls. They don't have standard sizes, like for meat or fries. They don't have a cash flow plan. They have no idea what their average ticket is. They have no idea what their real food cost is. Not what they're spending on food, but what the real cost is. They have no calendar of where they're going to be 30 days from now. Most food trucks don't know where they're going to be on Tuesday when it's Sunday. You don't need a secret to fix that because there isn't one. Strategies and trade secrets no one else has. That's a scary sentence. So when you read that before you fall for the rest of the sales pitch, think, does this person control health codes? Does this person control my cost of the goods that I buy? Does this person have some new magical math that they've invented? Did this person invent email or texting or social media? The answer to all those is no. The internet's full of free costing spreadsheets, free break-even calculators, free marketing training. There's literal thousands of hours of operational advice out there. You shouldn't be paying for free secret knowledge. What you should be paying for is structure. Is someone that's going to hold you accountable, someone that's going to show you a proven path that if you just follow, it will duplicate. You need someone that's going to put eyes on your numbers and on your operation that's going to help you move forward. It's not trade secrets. It's not wizard spells. It's called coaching and accountability. Please stop chasing secrets. There aren't any. You just need to master the obvious. Ask them one question. What's the one thing you can teach me that I couldn't learn from a good book or the health department or just another food truck owner who's willing to talk straight? If they can't answer without spinning into more magic words and hype, you're not dealing with a food truck operator, you're dealing with a salesperson. Salespeople talk you into buying stuff because they know the value isn't there. That's why they exist in the first place. Elon Musk has a firm belief in the product should sell itself. All of his employees should do is facilitate that sale, not create the sale, not encourage the sale, but to help someone fill out the paperwork or do the loan processing to get approval to buy that Tesla. The product sells itself. The person that's there is just there to make sure that you get all the information needed for the tag and the title and the loan. That's it. They don't convince you that a Tesla is an awesome thing to own. Your food should be the same way. So when you have that salesperson that's saying trade secrets and it starts to get into hype, they're selling you on the product. And that means the product doesn't have any value. You don't need an elite community to tighten your menu. You don't need an elite community to learn your own numbers. That elite community is not going to train your team. All you got to do is show up prepared and be professional and take care of your guests. You don't need a secret because there aren't any. What you need is a plan. What you need is self-discipline. And then please just stop believing that someone's hiding the magic from you, because they're not. There is no trade secret out there that's going to change anything about what you're doing today. What's going to change your outcomes today is you changing yourself. The people who win aren't the ones who know something special. They're the ones who do the simple things relentlessly while everyone else is still hunting for shortcuts. People want good food, good service, and that's it. There's real world examples out there of delivering good food and good service consistently, and guess what? It's rewarded. Success leaves clues. Learn about Chick-fil-A. Whether you hate them or not, they are the #1 average unit volume restaurant in the United States. They do over $8 million a year. You drive by a freestanding Chick-fil-A, one's got a drive-thru, it most likely is doing $8 million a year. Now, if you're not familiar with what the other restaurant chains do, you're thinking, what? No big deal. It is a big deal. McDonald's doesn't do that. Wendy's doesn't do it. Hardee's doesn't do it. Shoney's, Whataburger, Jack in the Box, In-N-Out, Raising Cane's, any of them do not do $8 million a year. And Chick-fil-A does it 6 days a week, not 7. No other fast food chain has crossed 8 million. I've been following Chick-fil-A since 2016. Chick-fil-A was the first food chain to hit 4, 5, 6, 7, and $8 million a year in average unit volume. And every year that they've exceeded those levels, all of the time, no one else was even close to them. There is no other $8 million a year average unit sales restaurant chain in the U.S. None. When they crossed 7 million, there weren't any. When they crossed 6 million, there weren't any. So don't get locked into, there's secrets out there that are holding me back. There's examples out there you're not paying attention to. You're using your personal biases to go, well, I don't like what they stand for. Well, fine, be poor. It's all about understanding and finding those clues of success. They exist. You're just choosing to ignore them. Thank you guys so much for listening to the 10-Minute Food Truck Training Podcast. If you love what we do, please do 2 things for us. Number 1, like, subscribe, follow whatever the platform is you're listening to us on. Ask you to do, please do it. So that way you know the next time I put up a new episode. And then go to nsfva.org and join our association today. We have plenty of coaching, live coaching twice a week. We do group coaching where you get to talk to me. We do a mini class every Monday night, again, a live class. Plus, we have hours upon hours of recorded classes you can listen to as well. We're all about teaching you the success, and we don't call it trade secrets.